Hey guys, it's a very short week in books this week, but my TBR pile, not so short. Coming up. Hey guys, welcome back to Book Your Imagination. It was kind of a short but exciting week in books, so let's get started with new book releases. The first is Snakewood by Adrian Selby. This is an unforgettable new world filled with magic, mystery, intrigue, bloodshed, and betrayal. If you go to his website, and the link is below, you can listen to the first chapter of the book. The second book published this week is by one of my favorite authors, Brandon Mull. He released The Death Weavers, which is the fourth book of the Five Kingdoms. So I want to tell you a little bit about the Five Kingdoms. It starts with Cole. He is at that age where boys start noticing girls and girls start noticing boys. And he has a crush on a girl named Jenna. They're starting to talk to each other. So he invites Jenna, his best friend Dalton, and some of the kids from school to go to a haunted house. When they get in the basement of the haunted house, there are slave traders from a different dimension called the Outskirts who kidnap them and make them slaves. Cole feels so guilty because he got everybody involved in this. It was his idea. He took them to the haunted house that he feels like he has to free everybody. But they've all been split up and sold as slaves. Now, the Five Kingdoms make up the Outskirts, and each book is Cole's adventures rescuing princesses, saving his friends, and trying to get back to our world. It's really a good series. So Brandon Mull is doing book appearances to support the book. He'll be in California, Texas, and Utah. I have the link below. Check it out. Movies from books being released this week. There are two. Miracles from Heaven. This is based on the novel by Christy Beam. And Allegiant, the third book of the Divergent trilogy. This is the first movie. There will be two movies for this third book. If you're a Veronica Roth fan, I probably don't even have to tell you. You already know. I loved the Divergent trilogy, the books, and I thought the first movie was excellent. But the second one, Insurgent, not so much. I felt like it was very long on special effects and short on plot. Hashtag JMO. So I really am hoping this one is a lot better. I really want it to be good. Now, I feel like such a slacker because I only finished 2 books this week. So my total read book count for the year is now at 26. I finished Heir of Fire, which is the third book in the Throne of Glass series. And the other one, I am kind of embarrassed to say, it was Raging Heat by Richard Castle. Yeah, I know. Richard Castle is not a real person. He's a character on TV played by Nathan Fillion. The only reason I started watching the Castle TV show is because of Nathan Fillion, because he starred in Serenity, and I loved that television show. Anyway, so I saw Raging Heat, and I got it, and I had it on audio tape, and I listened to it, and actually it was really good. I really liked it. So I know I'm being manipulated by marketing, and I don't really care. It was good. Kind of a guilty pleasure. My TBR list is getting a little out of control. I am currently reading Death Weavers by Brandon Mull and loving it. I will probably finish it tomorrow or the next day. Right after that is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I have had this on hold at the library for the longest time, and I'm so excited to finally read that. Then I also have The Immortals by Jordana Max Brodsky. Now, I think this is her debut novel. I'll have to double check on that. And I also have The Siren by Kira Cass. I love the Selection series. Now, this is not part of that series, but I'm hoping the writing and the story is going to be just as good. Then I'm also reading The Keeper, which is book 2 of the Vega Jane series by David Baldacci. Now, I wasn't crazy about this book, so I stopped reading it, and I was going to just return it to the library. But I started reading some of the reviews, and a lot of them are really good, so I'm thinking maybe I'm missing something. So I don't know if I should keep reading it or just let it go. So what do you think? If you guys have any ideas on it, like give me some suggestions, I'd love to hear them. But I have mixed feelings about that. I wasn't crazy about the first book, which was The Finisher. Wasn't crazy about that. And well, I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know. These are the other titles on my TBR list. And that's it for the weekend books. If you like what you see in here, please subscribe to my channel.